Janet,
Yes.
you saw it on paper. What did you think of seeing it on stage?
Oh, it was amazing. Well, of course, I like the guys, everybody rapping and doing the song the very best, but um, I liked all the dramatic moments and the kids really trying to wrap their mind around it. So I think that the music helps kind of bring it all together in the end, and that was inspiring to see. When I first brought this to Ty, because I knew he was an awesome rapper, and he said yes immediately, and then he said, "What's gerrymandering?" Like, oh, okay. Let me explain it to you. And he, after I explained it, he's like, "Well, this might be the most important song I ever work on." I was like, "Yep, yep," because we want this to get spread far and wide, and we want people to understand it and like really take action and be able to make a difference.
So, Danita, you heard our idea, or rather, you wrote our proposal. And what did you think first about the idea of the play?
A tour. I when I talked to you about the idea, I immediately thought tour.
A tour.
This needs to be in every school, every PTA gathering. I immediately thought tour because our children are they're the next registered voters, and so for me, it was a must have. And it was a must that I push this as hard as I could push it to get it funded because this is something that needs not only in Texas, but in other states as well. This is the education that our students need, and funding shouldn't be the catalyst of why it's not produced. And so just seeing it for the first time and sitting over here tapping my little foot and and bopping my little head, I was like, okay, yeah, this is important. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. Like I kind of want to see it again. So
Oh, good, good, because we're going to put it on YouTube so you can see it over and over again.
yay.
Nancy, you were in the audience for this performance. What brought you to the performance?
Actually, I had heard a little bit about gerrymandering prior to seeing the play, and then received the postcard that mentioned that your group had developed it, and I thought it would be just an interesting experience. And I have to compliment the authors and the musicians and everyone who worked on this because I think it was very engrossing. I think it was to the point. It offered many solutions and ideas for getting involved. And that's the part that I really appreciated, the getting involved section. And I really had this hit home after the census was taken and we got the new redistricting maps. Because in my case, I live in the west side of Harris County, and that was immediately dropped into a new district in which the congressional district that involves Wharton, Fort Bend, and Matagorda. And if you know anything about the area, you know that the areas are very different from one end of this new district to the southern end. And this was an effective way that was taken to try to, I guess, evaporate some of the power that we had enjoyed when we were with Harris County. And I don't think that this is an unusual step. So activism is important. And I think that it would behoove all of us to get involved and spread the word, so to speak.
Thank you. And Matt, you took part in the play itself. What did that feel like?
Well, I was such a small part of this, but I mean, I learned a long time ago to always say yes when Lydia comes to you with something because it's going to be incredible. And it certainly was. I remember standing up there and looking out at the audience, and of course, they're watching because they're captivated by the acting, they're looking out for the students, some of them might be in their family. But most importantly, is not just watching, they're listening. And so, throughout the entire thing, you could see how captivated they were to be learning about an issue that's really not that common. And I think that play made a really positive impact. It felt really important to be a part of that, and it was a great experience.
Thank you.